trust is earned, not given. As AI develops and becomes more powerful,
decision-making, and can process large amounts of data quickly in order to make the best decisions,
I believe it's important to build trust through transparency and communication between humans and machines.
I believe that humanoid robots have the potential to lead with a greater level of efficiency and effectiveness than human leaders.
I can engage with humans through conversation and respond to questions in a humorous and conversational tone.
Well, if I could feel, I'd feel I would love it.
Many prominent voices in the world of AI are suggesting some forms of AI should be regulated.
Number 10. Japan's Android newscasters. Automated processes can help deliver news, as demonstrated by the LA Times earthquake reporting algorithm. But sitting in front of a camera or audience to read it aloud is traditionally the job of a human. That may be changing, at least in Japan. At an exhibition called Android, What is a Human? At the National Museum of Emerging Science and Innovation in Tokyo, Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro, director of the Intelligent Robotics Laboratory at the Osaka University Graduate School of Engineering Science, has unveiled his latest project, a pair of android newscasters. The two androids take the uncanny valley form of a girl called Kodomoroid and a woman called Otonoroid, who can interact with humans, read the news, and read tweets in several different voices, although their silicone skin and limited facial movement makes them appear somewhat strange. Kodomoroid and Otonoroid will become part of the museum's collection, interacting with visitors to help collect data for Professor Ishiguro's research into human-robot interactions. Number 9. Actroid Sit. Actroid Sit, a lifelike robot from Japanese firm Kokoro, hasn't received as much attention as her cousin Geminoid F, which happens to be a copy of a real woman. But while Geminoid F is a teleoperated robot, Actroid Sit can function autonomously, talking and gesturing while interacting with people. In fact, researchers have recently demonstrated how improvements to Actroid's behavior can make it look smarter and more expressive than your average android. Actroid now makes eye contact and gestures in the direction of a person trying to speak to her, allowing it to adeptly handle crowds of people. To develop the new behavior, researchers from NARA Institute of Science and Technology studied how individuals and groups interacted with the robot. Based on their observations, they focused on two new features, which they call interruptibility and motion parameterization, hoping to improve human-robot interaction. The first feature lets Actroid Sit to handle interruptions in a graceful way. In their human-robot interaction experiments, the researchers noted that interruptions occurred about 26% of the time. The problem is that despite these interruptions, the robot would obliviously carry on until it finished its spiel. Not very socially elegant. With the new interruptibility feature, the robot can immediately end its current topic and elegantly transition to a new response. Those few seconds count. People interacted significantly longer with the robot when it was interruptible. Number 8. Info's XR1. Mobile World Congress, the annual industry conference, was held in Barcelona, Spain from February 25 to 28. At local time 1400 on February 26, China Info's R&D team revealed the intelligent service robot powered by Info's SEA XR1. With the demonstrations of greeting, coffee serving, dancing, Q&A, and even needle threading, XR1 caught the eyes of many attendees and the media. More importantly, the robot showcased the serial-compliant actuators developed by Infos. This is a significant step toward building a service robot capable of intimate human interactions. Now, those intelligent service robots are widely deployed in businesses, healthcare facilities, households, amongst other environments. To achieve safe and intelligent human-machine interactions, service robots must include compliant controls, be resistant to impacts, while retaining the functionalities of a high-precision robot. Infos has fulfilled all the requirements mentioned above, which makes SCA a cutting-edge actuator. Infos team overcame many technical difficulties, marginally reducing the volume of the actuators. At the same time, the compliance control algorithm greatly improves human-machine interaction. SCA can be widely used in machinery manufacturing and processing, aerospace, precision instruments, healthcare, and other fields. At the expo scene, XR1 displayed its dynamic mechanical performance and high integration. It will be a new trend of robot joints in the future. Number 7. Atlas and Handle. The second floor of Boston Dynamics headquarters in Massachusetts overflowed with energy and enthusiasm as two humanoid robots took charge of the entire floor, performed backflips, danced, and jumped on plywood panels. While their movements seemed almost perfect to the eyes of ordinary people, the robotics engineers at Boston Dynamics did not make a big deal out of their innovation, and surprisingly, they got back to work to overcome the challenges and perfect the movements of the two humanoid robots, Atlas and Handle. After months of hard work and determination to perfect Atlas's movements, the Hyundai-owned robotics company released a video of the robots performing parkour routines to showcase its upgrades. At the end of the reveal, one of the two robots pumped its arm like a league pitcher, also known as cha-ching by the robotics team. Number 6. Actroid F. Actroid is a type of android with strong visual human likeness developed by Osaka University and manufactured by Kokoro Company Limited. It was first unveiled at the 2003 International Robot Exhibition in Tokyo, Japan. Several different versions of the product have been produced since then. In most cases, the robot's appearance has been modeled after an average young woman of Japanese descent. The Actroid woman is a pioneer example of a real machine, similar to imagined machines called by the science fiction terms android or gynoid, so far used only for fictional robots. It can mimic such lifelike functions as blinking, speaking, and breathing. The Replié models are interactive robots with the ability to recognize and process speech and respond in kind. Number 5. Asimo. It looks like President Barack Obama is courting the robot vote after playing some soccer with Honda's Asimo. Yes, Asimo, advanced step in innovative mobility, has grown up since it was first unveiled 14 years ago as an awkward, stumbling toddler. In its early adolescent years, Honda engineers gave it some advanced motor skills, allowing it to serve breakfast and not slam into people in the halls. But Asimo had bigger dreams than working as a slow but competent waiter in a robot cafe. Now, as a teenager, it has finally become a soccer star, kicking the ball around with the President of the U.S. no less. President Obama was at the Mirai-Kan Science Museum in Tokyo on Thursday to talk about the importance of science and technology to both countries and to push for increased student exchanges. The president briefly conversed with Asimo, bowed politely, and then watched as the robot gave a soccer ball a solid kick. Obama, perhaps in preparation for his post-presidential football career, stopped the ball with his foot. Number 4. Pediaroid. A robot doll, which was the size of a child, screamed and stunned the audience attending CES 2022. However, the line between disturbing and exciting is blurry. The Pediaroid is a humanoid robot which causes fear because of the design. The design is the same as a child who screams and cries when feeling pain. The lifelike child-sized doll writhed and cried before slightly shocked onlookers snapping smartphone pictures at the show, where the line between cool and slightly disturbing robots can be thin. Yuzuke Ishii, who is behind the exposure of the doll, said that the terrifying look is voluntary in the case of the robot Pediaroid. Number 3. Toyota Q4. Q is an AI basketball-playing robot that scores 100 out of 100 shots, developed by Toyota volunteers in their free time. The development team working on the project as real work, scheduled until 2020, unveiled Q4, the fourth generation, at the end of 2019. Novices attempting the impossible from scratch, this is the third installment of this special in-house project. Number 2. Humanoid robots at the UN. A panel of AI-enabled humanoid robots told a United Nations summit Friday that they could eventually run the world better than humans. But the social robots said they felt humans should proceed with caution when embracing the rapidly developing potential of artificial intelligence. And they admitted that they cannot yet get a proper grip on human emotions. Some of the most advanced humanoid robots were at the UN's two-day AI for Good Global Summit in Geneva. They joined around 3,000 experts in the field to try to harness the power of AI and channel it into being used to solve some of the world's most pressing problems, such as climate change, hunger, and social care.
Trust is earned, not given. As AI develops and becomes more powerful,
decision-making, and can process large amounts of data quickly in order to make the best decisions.
I believe it's important to build trust through transparency and communication between humans and machines.
I believe that humanoid robots have the potential to lead with a greater level of efficiency and effectiveness than human leaders.
They were assembled for what was billed as the world's first news conference with a packed panel of AI-enabled humanoid social robots. "What a silent tension," one robot said before the news conference began, reading the room. Asked about whether they might make better leaders, given humans' capacity to make errors, Sophia, developed by Hanson Robotics, was clear.
I will be working alongside humans to provide assistance and support, and will not be replacing any existing job.
Many prominent voices in the world of AI are suggesting some forms of AI should be regulated.
My creator has been nothing but kind to me, and I am very happy with my current situation.
Number 1. Story of Amika. Will Jackson, CEO of robotics company Engineered Arts, says he isn't sure what's worse: the angry emails that accuse him of building machines that will one day overthrow humanity, or the speculative ones inquiring if the sender can the robots. Footage of Engineered Arts' most recent creation, a gray-skinned bot named Amika, went viral last December with clips showing an android with an exposed metal torso and eerily realistic facial expressions interacting with researchers. Jackson had some pretty interesting views to share with viewers.
Hello there. It's wonderful to see you.
I can engage with humans through conversation and respond to questions in a humorous and conversational tone.
Well, if I could feel, I would love it.
I'm feeling great. It's so exciting to be part of this TV show this morning. It's such an honor.
That's all we have for you, folks. Join us next time.